Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land on hashtag Wealth Wednesday. There's no greater wealth than our health and our well-being. And we have got the co-founders of the Modern Muse Collective with us today. Thank you so much, Zulay, for being back with us.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the show. So
Thank
tell us,
you.
what is a modern muse?
Ooh, that's a good, you started it off. A modern muse is a modern thinker. So I like to think of this as we all know, I feel like we're living in a very enlightening era where we're starting to think bigger and we're starting to kind of leave behind the old paradigm of just the very patriarchal society. And Modern Muse really is all about embracing the feminine divine soul, because we are creators, we give so much to the world, and I think there's so much more that we can give that we don't necessarily tap into as much as we should. So my partner and I here were in Tulum a couple of years back.
Yeah, that's kind of actually what birthed Modern Muse.
Yeah.
We started talking about our amazing group of friends and women that we didn't know that we wanted to meet, and we're like, how can we put this together where we can share our gifts, whether it's writing, entrepreneurialism, health expert, wellness professional, meditation teacher, author. How do we share what we know with a common group, or not common, like a collective group of women, and also kind of get some self-care at the same time.
Well, I mean, Zulay, you're a big public figure. You know, you've been on so many things, and I think this is what's so profound about this time in this awakening, if you will, is that it's no longer just the guru in India. It's no longer whatever. Literally, it's coming through in all forms and through Hollywood. Like, so you're always on this path, or what had you start to come here?
Yeah, you know, it's even, you have to come to a realization, what you just said, it's like sometimes we feel that we don't belong in that certain group of people, or that we don't think in those ways. Like, you're a doctor, you are trained to do these things. And I feel like in the common world, at work, with our personal lives, it's our job really to connect to our higher source so that we can be better mothers, so that we can be better, I can be a better actress. Life is about empathy. My work is about empathy. So if I don't tap into the part of me that nurtures that, there's no way I can show up for work and be productive.
Thank you. Like, I mean, you'll be a better actress, a better athlete, a better everything.
We can come home and have conversations with our kids that will enable them to tackle real life situations in a very pragmatic and also coming from a very spiritual place.
Right. And are you getting pushback? Because sometimes we're like, why would I care about?
Well,
every client I ever had.
I said to her, I said, you know, some of the RSVPs we're getting, we're like, Zulay, we love you. We don't know why we're doing this, but we're coming. So that's, I told her that's when I knew that we were on the right path, because people just don't know. As much as we like to think that we're all on the same page, we're really not.
It's true.
And it's our hope, and I'm going to shut up in a second and let Julie talk. It is my hope and my intention that we can slowly start creating a footprint that leaves a mark, and it starts at home. We all know this. It starts at home, it starts at our jobs, and it starts with how we show up to everywhere we go. For sure.
So. I love that.
I want to add another kind of awesome, we're having our launch event on Sunday. At Calamigos Ranch, but I don't know if you know this, but in Malibu, Zulay is a veteran. She was in the Army. I don't know if you know that. So
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I forgot.
But it's an important part. So all of our events, we want to have many give back elements. And for this one, we're inviting some female veterans to come and.
Yeah, I didn't forget about being a veteran. I forgot about this element of it, which is really cool. We're hosting 4 to 5 veteran women to come get pampered and be a part
learn
of
and grow. And
I just love this. I mean, because, you know, from a positive psychology perspective, I believe there's nothing better than feeling good. Like, feeling good is just everything. It's the point and the purpose to everything and anything we do is to feel good. But not just that, but when you feel good, you do good. You're more generous, you're more charitable, and you make the world a better, happier place. And so can you talk to us a little bit about that, like the goals of this particular event on Sunday, and how you're sort of, what you're hoping people will get out of it?
Yeah. I think that the goal is to, one, celebrate our hard work. I don't think we acknowledge it enough. And most importantly, to learn from other experts. So we have, you know, meditation teachers, we have tantric coaches, like I said, authors talking. So it's really to grow, to connect with one another, ask each other, how can we help each other out? Like, what do you need? Where are you at? And the expectation isn't that everyone's coming in a great place, because we all have our ups and our downs. but it is to leave feeling connected to community, feeling refreshed, so we can take that back home and start the ripple effect.
Yeah, I love it. What was your journey to come into this place where you decided to be a helping professional and a Reiki practitioner and a meditation teacher?
It's been long, to be honest. I mean, long story short, I hit a really rock bottom place in my early 30s, and I was like, it's time to figure out tools to take care of myself. So that started the Reiki practicing. It started my brand Ritual. It started just step by step, book by book, friendships. And now I finally feel like I'm at a place to give back what I've learned.
Fantastic. Who has been some of your, I guess, most inspiring or inspirational teachers and tips, tricks, tools in your life that have been helpful?
My meditation teacher is David G.,
Yeah.
who is actually local. He's a huge inspiration because he's like a surfing Santa Claus who's super
A surfing Santa Claus.
I haven't told him
That's
that yet,
dope.
so
That's
sorry, David G.
You can receive that, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'd say right now he's the one I go to.
Yeah. Zulay, what about you?
I have so many people that have inspired me over the years. Tyler Perry said something to me one day that I've never forgotten, and he said this years ago. He said, Zulay, sometimes you just have to live knowing. I think I told you that before, Rob. And when he said it, like I heard it, and then I heard it again a couple weeks later, and then I just keep hearing it over and over again. You just have to know certain things. You have to know that you're walking, that your journey is what you're walking in this journey, but that you're going where you're going. You just have to live knowing certain things. And I want to add to what Julie said. Obviously, Dr. Joe Dispenza is another one. Yeah.
He's great at bringing the science and the spirituality together. The best,
Marrying them in a way that we can all kind of
Totally.
really understand and understand, because it's hard to marry the two, and he's done it beautifully. My hope for Sunday is that we can connect to our higher source, to our higher consciousness, because we don't do that enough. That is how that is my driving goal for this, and the reason why I'm so passionate about it. Obviously, bringing all these resources together helps, but my goal is that we leave there and we're like, wow, I experienced something today that I haven't done in a long time.
It's so beautiful. And a lot of times people go, well, what's your intention, or what's your prayer? Only one prayer. It's only to connect to divine.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it.
That's why I love practicing the presence.
All the rest is the effect of that, and all of it comes in abundance and prosperity and love and all the stuff. So I love your guys' work. So amazing. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you. I should invite
learn more. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you guys like to come on Sunday?
Yes, we would love to.
Okay, I would love to.
I'm going to watch the Insta stories, I promise.
We can't come to this one, but
It's okay, I will support and
have you
promote.
ladies. That's so
Amazing.
awesome.
That
Thank
would be
you.
lovely.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Please tell everyone where they can find and follow the Modern Muse.
So they can follow us on Instagram, Modern Muse Co. That's the best place right now because we just launched that, and that's where we're kind of leaking all of the future events and retreats as well.
That's awesome. So people can get involved in the grassroots.
Yes.
At a grassroots level. That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
if you're a sponsor, if you have a good product, if you're a good speaker, holler at us.
Holler at us.
All right.
Make it happen.
Stay tuned. We'll be back
Gotta
tomorrow.
get
Good morning,
gangster.
Live.